Hi, JD here. I just wanted to get something off my chest. One of my pet hates in the marketing game is when people produce advertising brochures and they only print one side. And I said to Gail, look, I've got nothing better to do. I've had a coffee. I'm not as angry as I normally am, but I do want to get this off my chest. This happens to be a brochure that dropped out of a newspaper this morning. And when I picked up the brochure out of the newspaper, I had a look at it. It's for a hotel and they're giving away a free drink, which is fine. That's very good. But let me swap the camera around. I'll tell you what they do. This is the brochure, and it says basically come in for a passion fruit, whatever it is. I can't pronounce that word. Capriosca. Gail, how do you pronounce that word? What is it?
I have to look at it.
Capriosca, whatever it is anyway. So therefore it says included with any main meal purchase, come in and get the free drink and what have you. All very well done, and they've gone to the trouble to die cut it. Gail, could you do me a favour? Can you just turn that around the other side? You can be Nicky Buckley, so turn that around the other side. Okay? There you go. So the other side is blank. Okay, completely blank. So that means that what these people have done, by the way, the reason that I'm showing off with this nice scenery in the background, we're at Airlie Beach at the moment, which is the Whit Sunday. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think we'll have to open an office here, Gail, okay? But look, I give full credit. We're here because we've got clients. We're not here on a break, but we're here because we have clients. I try to find clients in, we want to get some clients in Fiji, Hawaii, and Vanuatu. That's what we want to do. But in any case, this particular client here, this particular business here, I should say, done a great job with regards to having something that's very measurable offer. So it's basically bring this in, okay, you present this voucher to, the bar staff to redeem that free drink, wonderful stuff. But when I look at the other side, look, 50% of that real estate has been wasted because it's only printed on one side. Now, as Gail would know, if you go to a printer and you are getting stuff printed, if that was 5 cents to print on one side, it would be 6 cents to print on the other side. I mean, if you're a printer, don't go quoting me literally and say, oh no, it would be 6.5%, but it's only a fraction more to print both sides of the whole thing. So, back to me, because it is really all about me. My tip, if you like, if you're in business, is when you're putting together literature, printed literature, of course, it doesn't count like I was doing this morning. Give me a second. I was just doing this morning. Okay, so I was putting a layout together for holiday promotions for clients and their Facebook ads, and these are pull-up banners. So obviously they're just printed on one side. So when I'm doing a layout for clients and I'm doing all that sort of stuff, the two-sided issue doesn't come into play. But when you are, putting together a brochure, I see it time and time again. I'm leaning over to pick this damn thing up because Nicky Buckley couldn't give a crap. She's not helping me. That's just a cardinal sin. You're missing out on 50% of your real estate. I actually see, talk about real estate, I'm talking real estate on the brochure here, but how many real estate brochures do we get in our letterbox, Gail, whereby they're printed on one side?
I don't think you could actually count it umpteen.
Keep in mind, these real estate people are promoting themselves as marketers, right? And they're printing their brochures on one side, and I just shake my head. It'd be like running a TV commercial for your business and running a 30-second TV commercial, but only 15 seconds of it had any value. The other 15 seconds was a blank black screen. Can you imagine you doing that? G'day, Helen, how are you? Good to see you. I think you went to Japan recently, didn't you? There's somebody that works with us called Helen who went to Japan recently. Yeah.
There's something else I think that there's.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got another expert.
Okay, so it says to, the call to action is to bring it in.
Yep.
Okay. But I can guarantee they will not collect any data when these people bring it in. They'll just take it and give them their free drink with their meal. That's it. And they won't know who they were, where they came from.
You know what, Gail, in a very sincere way, I apologise for the sarcasm that I gave you when you were about to actually get, because that is a good piece of advice, okay? And there's a depth to my shallowness.
They're a double dickhead.
There's a depth to my shallowness, okay? So when I say that I apologise, I sort of half apologise.
He doesn't really care.
The thing is that, so therefore, data collection, goodness me, is that not just, again, I've got a number of pet hates. Number one, of course, is single-sided brochures when they should be double-sided. Number two is not collecting data, and McDonald's have 1.7 million people going through their restaurants today, and we all think McDonald's are pretty good marketers. Guess what? If I was running McDonald's, I would sack their marketing people today because they've got 1.7 million people going through their restaurants and they don't know who they are. And, we all wonder why Amazon is here and is wiping out a lot of businesses because they understood right from day one the importance of collecting a database and then milking it. The other thing that upsets me is paper clips. I hate paper clips. Just staple the damn document. Paper clips, they always fall apart. What's the other thing? The other thing that freaks me out, when you're in a meeting and there's a document that's 40 pages and they haven't numbered the document, Am I angry? I'm getting...
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But
just...
you say to them, what page is that
And they
on?
go, oh, it's the page with the yellow graph. Excuse me? Well, there's 14 yellow graphs, you idiot. And of course, the other thing that just scares me is short people. Short people scare me. You can't say that in this day and age. You can't talk. You can't bag out tall people, thin people, fat people,
No.
small people. Anyway, they do worry me. They're sort of like carnies. That's all. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get hate mail. Hate mail. I'm only joking. Look, Gail, she's short.
Yeah, I was just going to say, look, I've
She's short,
shrunk.
yeah,
I've
okay.
shrunk with...
Right, well, look, just to tease you, if you happen to be anywhere that's raining at the moment, have a look at that. That's Airlie Beach. Isn't that a lovely backdrop, okay? And Gail, where's our 3 or 4 boats out there? I think our boats are out there somewhere. I wish.
The dinghy,
Yeah,
probably.
it'd be the dinghy, okay. So therefore, lesson, if you are in business, the lesson from this particular Facebook Live, where I've taken up probably a very valuable 4 or 5 minutes of your life that you ain't getting back, is that if you are going to produce brochures, and you know, there's an argument for still putting out brochures in direct mail because, you know, the whole world hasn't gone online, then just make sure that what you do is to never print just one side, print both sides, okay? Because it's silly if you just give up half of your advertising real estate and not do anything with it. It's just nuts, it's madness. Okay, that's about it, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good Thursday.